Welcome to the learning portal of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Welcome to the learning portal of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Hello students. Let's start with the practicals for font tag, anchor tag and image tag. So let's start with the practical today. I have already mentioned the structural part of the tags, that is HTML head, title, body, and I have mentioned the title as font, image, anchor tag because we are going to implement these three tags today in the practical. I'll set BG color for my document. I'll give blue as a color. Then once this is done, now first we'll go with font tag. Before writing a font, we'll just mention some of the things in pre-tag, the subjects for say we'll continue with the same topic of college, so I'll just write down the subjects which are there for your section. So English, I have put pre-tag because I want each subject to appear one below the other. That's why I have put pre-tag. So these are the subjects which you are learning. Or these are the subjects which is offered by the college. So English, Maths, Physics, Chemistry and Computer Science. Now I want to add a different font color to each subject. So I'll mention font, I'll write color equal to, since background is blue, or I'll keep the background little light so that it comes properly. So background is blue, so I'll give the color for font. By default font color is black, so I'll just font color equal to, I'll give it as say green, and I'll close the color over here, the font part. Now we'll see each effect. So we'll go to file, save as, we'll go to the same folder of HTML where I have saved my first file. I'll write the name of the file as second practical.html. You can give any name, and I have saved the file. Now let's go and see what is the output. I am opening the second practical.html. Now if you can see, this particular font has appeared in. I'll increase the font size for you by adding H1 so that it is little big. H1, save the file, go refresh, see the text is green. You can change the color for each font, but then if you want to change it for each word, so you have to close font after every place where you want to change the color. So say here I have given font color equal to red. So if this is there, so see what is the effect. English will come in green color, rest all will change to red. So it depends on you that which color you want. Same way, The next attribute which I mentioned was size. Now if you remember, in the previous PPT I have mentioned that size should be 1 to 7. So if I write 1 as the size, the other things are in default size. So if I write 1 as the size, save the file, go to the browser, refresh it, you will see that English has gone to size 1. If you want, we'll give the higher number size and see the effect of higher size. H1 effect was overwritten because font is placed after H1. So this is 7 size. After 7, if you mention any size, there won't be any effect which will be implemented because the size will remain same, as you can see. So that is size from 1 to 7. The next was face. Now what was face? If I want to change the type, before we change the type, let's see how the text is appearing. So now type, if you want, we won't remember the type font format, so I'll go to format font and I will find out a proper part. Say I need a Courier New as the font, so I'll just copy this font and I'll put, since it is more than 2 words, I have to enclose in double quotes. So save, and then I'll just change. Say English font has been changed. If you want to implement the same effect to all, so what you will do is just remove this particular font and this font from here. So the entire font will come in green with size. I'll change the size back to 7 with size 7 and Courier New. So this is it with font tag. We'll move to the next tag, that is image tag. Image tag will be pretty simple for you. Why? Because we'll put BR so that image appears in the next line. Because we have already done background in the previous practical. So img is the tag. As we have told you, it's not a container tag, so it will go. I have put double quote so that I can find out the source. Now again, the steps are same the way you have done for this. I have an image called tvm logo.jpg, so I'll just go to the property, I'll copy the address, I'll paste it, I'll put /, then again go to the property section, see what is the name of the image. I have written the name of the image as tvm logo, so I'll just take that image name with extension as jpg and I'll save it. Once I save it, whatever is the default size which is supported by the browser for that image, that will be seen in the output. So this is the default size of the image, so it is seen. Now I can change the height and width according to my website which I require. So say I want a small image to be appear, so I'll set height and width will be, say for example 300. So it takes 200 and 300 pixels of the image, so it will decrease the size. See, if you want, you can give the size into percentage also, so it will be like 10% or 30% of that. So accordingly the size will be changed. Now this is a floating image, so you can change the alignment. So align equal to, as I said, floating image has 3 by default. Again the alignment is always left, so I will just try and give it as right alignment. So once I give right alignment, let's see where the image goes. It will go towards left hand side. Let's see what happens if I give the alignment as top, and I have put some text after it. So say I'll put tvm logo again as a text. So how it will come, and save. See, this is your, we have learned 2 types of images. One was your floating image and the other one was inline. So this is inline, where the text is in line with the image, so text goes on top. If I say what happens is text comes in middle, and if I say top bottom, then it will be bottom. So you have to remember, if it is inline image, the align value will be top, bottom and middle. If it is a floating image, the value will be left, right and center. So that is with image tag alignment. Now next is, we'll just go enter and we'll see the rest of the part. After alignment, we'll go to the next part, that is alt. Alt is equal to, say, I'll remove this TVM logo from here and I'll give this same word as an alternate text to my image. So TVM logo. Now what will happen? I'll refresh the page. You cannot see any changes over here, right? But alternate text is when the image is missing. So say for example, by mistake you have given a wrong name to the image, and if you go see, the alternate text when the image is not getting displayed will be displayed over here. That is the working of alt attribute. Okay, one more thing for image tag, that is that if in case image file and the HTML file is in same folder, then even then I don't have to write the entire path of the folder. I just have to mention tvmlogo.jpg, that is the name of the file, along with it. Then also your image will get displayed. Only thing is, you have to remember that image file and HTML file has to be in same folder, then only you can just map it with file name and extension. If it is in two different folder, then you have to give the location along with the name and extension. So this is source, height, width, align and alt. That's it with your image tag. This is how you display a image in a foreground. For a background image, again I'll show you the difference. For background, in place of writing BG color, I'll put the same image over here. Just copy and paste it so that you don't mention a wrong name. So tvmjpg, you'll see two images. One is the background one, and see the small image over here. This is the background full, and this is a small image which is a foreground image actually. So this is the effect of img tag, and this is the effect of background attribute of body tag. So that's the difference by putting a foreground. We'll again change this to BG color. We don't want the background this way. So BG color equal to aqua. Now the last part of today's practical is anchor tag. So A is a tag which is used to do, and I told that the mandatory attribute is href. Now what is href? Href is hyperreference to another file. We have created a first file, first page.html. I have saved it in the same folder, so I'll just write first page.html so that I link it to that file. Okay, click on the link. This is my object which I'm creating, so that click on the link to open new page, and then I will close a tag over here. Now see what happens with this. We'll refresh. Okay, since we have not put, I'll just change it. We'll put BR over here. Okay, so this, and again H1 so that the size is increased and it's clear to people. So H1 Control S, now C. Yeah, changes. So now as you can see, I told you that by default whatever you put in a tag, it is underlined, and the color is blue, in dark blue or royal blue in the color. And if you see the pointer, mouse pointer, if you bring on that particular hyperlink, it turns into a finger point. So once you click on this, your first page which we have created, that will come. So this is how the actual work. This is we have learned different types of link. So this is a directory link wherein the folders are in the same directory. If the page is in different directory, so what you have to do is, it is same like your image tag where you have to put the entire location by / and the first page. So this is the first type of link, and mostly in your board practicals and all, this is the link which is asked from you. Okay, I'll just show you one more reference of the link, that is how to link the in the same page. That is, if I want to go from top to bottom, so I'll increase the size of the image little bit. We'll keep a default size so that it looks big, and then we have to see we are on, say, this English word, and then from English we want to jump to click on the line to open new page. So what I'll do is, I'll create a tag over here also with a attribute name equal to, I give the name as ing over here. Okay, English is the word, I'll close a tag over here. Again I'll make a tag again over here with hyperreference, and I will change this hyperreference to hashtag ing, which I have placed over here. So this word and this word has to be same, so hashtag ing. Now when I go to the part, what will happen is, click on the, I'll change this also, click on the link to go up. So I have come down, and now again, in place of scrolling it up, what I'll do is, I'll just click on this link so that I get English over here, so that particular word will appear. Same way I can create some link over here to go down also. So what I will do is, I will put a name in this place. I'll put again one more part, say here I'll write a name equal to end, and say I'll write here as end of document. A tag close. Now from here I'll create link again from here only, a href equal to hashtag ink. In place of hashtag ink, now I will write hashtag end, because I want to move to that particular area. So hashtag end, go to end. Those who have done programming already, they must be knowing we have go to label. So this act in same way in HTML. So again refresh it. I have go to end over here. When I click on this, I'll come to the end of the document. This is how the internal link work. So we have learned how to this. If you want to connect to www, what I'll do is, I'll just change this href value to www.html.com. And the last one for today's class is that if I want to link image to other page, so how I will do. So image, I'll again minimize the image. So now this image I'll pick a link. So here I'll write Href EF equal to, in this I'll write the name of the file or the image to which I want to write. So first page.html, image is a link, so after image I will close a tag and save the file and go to, and I'll refresh it. Now when you click, see, when you come on image, your fingerprint will come, and then if you click on this you can move on to the next file. So in today's class you have learned about how to make anchor tag, that is how to create a link, then how to change the font style, type, size, and also how to display an image. That's it for today. Thank you. Love and peace from TVM family.